Oh, just
almost
missed the spin.
Almost. A little higher.
Yeah, but they both fell, so the risk was worth it.
That's true.
.30 left of the first round. Romero to a commanding start with 9-1.
Uh-oh, Dado.
Dado.
Let's see how this goes.
Technology is our best friend and our worst enemy sometimes.
Well, we're turning into cyborgs, so hopefully it makes us better for it.
Right.
But when it comes to Taekwondo, it kind of holds us back sometimes.
Yes, sir. .20 seconds, 11-1. Romero's not giving up, or letting up, I should say.
He's scoring on almost all angles.
Yes.
Scoring on entry, scoring inside, and changing levels going to the head. So I like the dynamics of his game so far.
Keeps that leg out.
Yes.
End of the first round, 13-1. Romero with a strong start to the match.
I like it.
Yeah. Like you said, very dynamic with both sides.
Yes.
He looks for the openings. I like it.
Now Walker just needs to find his range. Find his range a little bit. He's got a couple good ideas on the headshots, but they're a little outside of range.
Yeah, kind of off subject here. Walker, he likes snowmobiling.
Oh, snap.
You ever done that?
No, not once.
Yeah, me neither.
I've only ever seen him go by when I'm snowboarding. That's
okay. Let's see if Walker can pick up the pace here. Nice try.
Almost.
Wow, Danny just threw a nugget in here. Walking on sunshine for Kellen Walker. Still going to that backside.
Man.
Got called for the hold on that.
He should take the points
There
off.
we go. Smart coach move?
Yes, smart coach move.
Yeah. Get the gum jog, take the points away. So at this level, Chase, let me ask you how much a coach can affect a match.
Coach can change everything in a match, depending on how much the player trusts the coach.
Okay. That's a very good point.
It depends on the dynamic of the coach and the dynamic of the athlete and them together. You have some athletes that they can dissect whatever they need.
Sure.
And they're good to go, and they're strong mentally. And you have other ones that very much need the coach, but they will trust 100% what they say, and they'll go for it. So it's give and take depending on the day, depending on who we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, so many other sports, you know, the varying levels of dependency on a coach.
Right.
And you wonder where we fall in our sport.
Right. That's true. I think that's the one thing about being an individual sport versus a team sport is sometimes we like to rely on our own selves, and then sometimes it doesn't help us. Sometimes
it truly is a team effort.
But yes, it is. But we need the coach, you know, to kind of bump us back where we need to be or make calls like he just did.
Yeah.
And then say those points need to be waved off. But most of the training is done at home versus in the middle of the fight.
Sure. And he loses to that, which I thought was a very good challenge.
I thought that was a great challenge.
Yeah. Yeah, Walker's so close with that headshot.
He's got the right
side.
moves. Just a little more commitment, a little bit more power, and a little bit more precision. Oh, I love it. 2 in a row. I tell my students that if you hit one or get close to one, do it again.
It's probably open
right away because they are not looking at you.
Open the first time, probably open the second time. I think it's a bit early for Walker to be spinning recklessly.
Exactly, recklessly. Yeah. I was going to say it. I appreciate the effort.
Yeah.
You know, when you're down 19 points or
this is a really precarious situation to be in because what you're doing right now is fighting the gap.
Right.
I don't want to be gapped.
Right.
And so it puts you in almost a mode of desperation where you're doing things you shouldn't.
Right. Unlike Romero, staying on the gas,
Yeah,
continuing to score points,
He's keeping that
continuing the
pressure
control. Let's see. Side note. Romero's favorite food. He's got a lot. Macaroons. That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
My mom liked macaroons. She used to go get them. I don't remember where, though.
She just came back with macaroons.
She would just come back with macaroons.
Hey, Ma. Those are nice macaroons.
He also likes sushi, pastries, and poke. That's quite a list of favorites.
Yeah.
Oh, he got the spin.
Got it.
At least he ended on a good note.
Yeah, absolutely. Good, strong finish and good effort from both athletes. Congratulations.
It's a good start to the division.
Yeah.
High-paced matches so far. Romero moves on.
Quarterfinal match, men's minus 45 kilogram division. In blue, from Nevada, Daniel Park. And in red, from Washington, Donovan Eugenio.
All right, we're back. This is Coach Chase Graham with Coach Chris Hirschberger, and the next fight in the minus 45 division at the Cadet Grand Slam. Here we go.
Yes. See if this is going to be high energy.
This should be a good match. I've seen both of these athletes before. I've coached Danny Park once or twice in the last year, and he's a pretty solid athlete.
High octane?
Not necessarily high octane, but he's kind of fun to watch.
Okay.
This is kind of slippery.
Okay.
Right? He's really good at kind of avoiding getting caught. But we'll see. He's with Coach Morales now. I know he likes to have his players with a high pace, so maybe he'll bring that out of him a little bit.
Donovan's looking confident in the center of the ring.
Yes.
Avoids a potential headshot there.
You want these? Slippery.
Yeah, he's trying to weave in there. He's threading the needle. Donovan is really, really managing that center of the ring, though.
Right. And both of those are good qualities to have. And that slippery vibe of being able to move out of the way when you kind of don't expect it to happen, that's not really teachable.
Right.
You can control in the center ring, you can work on.
Yeah, instinctual, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. You get that athlete, it's like, wow.
Right.
He or she moves.
Right. Or really doesn't like getting hit. Self-preservation mode.
That's right.
Oh, they exchange points.
Yep.
That works.
Yeah, I like Donovan's aggressiveness.
Yes.
Good punch.
Good punches.
Nice. Yeah, Donovan's doing a lot of the initiating.
Yes.
He's kicking first, which, as you know, is a good strategy in our sport, especially if you're a good kicker.
Right. I like both of the actions on both players. They continued the action. Both of them didn't want to just go one for ones.
Right.
2, 3, 4 kick exchanges. It's more likely to score in that nature.
Yeah.
That's a good start from both guys.
Definitely.
But I agree. DJ's got a better ring presence initiating the game.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, Daniel likes to be slippery, so
Sure.
he kind of plays that pace a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of adjustments were
Right.
made between round 1 and 2. Let's see if the creepy altitude monster
Oh, man, that's the worst
shows
one.
his face.
Oh, I remember watching Olympic trials and national team trials in Colorado Springs, probably in 2008, 2009, 10. Some of those guys would be killing it in the first round.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe killing it in the second round.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the third round, nothing left.
Who is that?
Nothing left.
Yeah.
Nothing left.
So we got a good cancel that caused the fall there.
Yes.
Bring Park within 1 point. Good. Snuck that left
Sneaky.
leg in.
Yep.
It looks like Donovan's kind of sitting back on that lead a little bit now. Not as aggressive as round 1. Actually got the
Oh,
point.
they gave him that. That's interesting.
Didn't think there was a lot
that was a
behind
little
it because of the
short.
distance.
Yes.
Yeah. But hey, take it when you can get it.
Yes. More comes around.
That's right. About 30 seconds left of the second round. We got a 4-point
on that
differential.
backside. Daniel needs to be a little sharper on his follow-up on the inside. But I like the way he's using the cut just to get in.
Yeah.
Like at least he knows that's his only purpose with it.
Right.
Is to enter inside and then work his game rather than show and cut and not doing anything with it.
Yeah, because Donovan's fully prepared to catch him on the way in.
Right.
But he's really doing a good job of bridging that distance with that cut. Just the follow-up, as you said.
Right.
Yeah.
Just need to crisp it up. A little more. That's not the way to do it.
Not the way. So if you said you coached Park before, right?
Yes.
Okay. Your coach right now, what are you saying?
He needs to engage on a more direct cut, in my opinion, and start trying to score on that one because he hasn't done it so far anyways. So if he can get that sharpness out on the first one, maybe that steals points. And then biggest thing is not giving up something like what he just did, is kind of walking into just in simple kick.
Right.
Just making sure those things aren't coming out. He has the right answers on the inside. They just need to be a little bit more crisp and to the point and commit to them. And don't stop until you score.
Right.
If you're in there and that's your game, that's fine. Once he goes dry inside, DJ's scoring.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, almost gets that headshot. Donovan's left leg is very sneaky.
Yes. Good punch again.
I'd say that punch has been really carrying
Yes.
this match for him.
But that's why those direct cuts need to get in there.
Yep.
That keeps him away from that punch. They still might sneak it in, but if you come up with 2 and he comes up with 1, you're still gaining on him a little bit at least.
And people watching the sport probably don't realize how much the punch can take out of you.
Yes, that's valid.
So, you eat like 6 to 10 of those in a match.
Right.
By the time the end of the third round comes,
They don't
you're
feel
thinking,
too
what
good.
happened to my chest?
Right.
Yeah.
As soon as he makes space on the inside, he needs to be kicking.
Yeah, if you're Donovan right now sitting on this type of lead, you should be checking, cutting,
Yes,
canceling.
exactly.
Yeah.
You don't have to overly engage.
Right.
But
right.
keep his mind on something.
Right.
Keep
And there he
like
goes.
that. Keep threatening
Yeah.
with something. Score
Yeah,
points.
He's got that right leg up on, ready to go.
Extend that lead in a specific manner. Nice and easy. Perfect.
"15 seconds left of the match here. We see a lot of spinning at this time with this kind of deficit.
Right. He might be trying to set up for that, but
Yeah. Oh,
maybe not.
tell you that left leg looked like it landed solid, but there's our spin.
There it is. Ah,
I think Donovan controlled that match from start to
from
finish.
start to finish, yes.
Yeah,
Daniel should have
but,
pressed it at the end a little bit more.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. When you're down by 7,
Yeah.
what are you going to do?
Exactly.
You gotta go for it.
Congratulations to both athletes. Donovan, good job. He's moving on to the semifinals.
Perfect. We'll be back in a little bit for the next match.
All right, and our final quarterfinal match in this men's under 45 kilogram division, in blue, from Washington, George Holland. And in red, from Florida, Albert Shipman.
All right, we're back for the last quarterfinal
Yes.
of the minus 45.
Let's get
men's
this next
division.
semifinalist.
That's right. This is going to be high energy, and why is that, Chase? We have somebody in this match who is known for that.
That's right. We have a national team member, Albert Shipman, who just moved up to this weight class. He was in division below, and this is, I think, his second competition in the minus 45 weight class.
Okay.
He fought at President's Cup in this division, if I'm not mistaken. So this should be good. Good high energy. He likes to change levels and go to the head. He stays consistent with that front leg. So we'll see how he does with it out here. Off to 2 points already for Shipman. Yep. Oh, little slip.
Yep.
It's okay. It's part of the game.
A lot of respect for one another right now.
Yes. Nice.
Sneaks
Good
that
head
crescent
kick.
in.
3
Left leg.
points. That works.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
on
slip.
him again.
A little surprised he didn't pounce him on that.
that was
Yeah.
That was my coach instinct. I started to jump on him and say,
Get
go,
him.
go, go.
Yeah.
Good cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like George's forward intensity.
Yes.
Yeah,
He was starting to give it in the beginning, and now he's starting to get back on Albert.
Seems that Albert's gaining the advantage in the clinch.
Right.
Oh, look at that
There you
cut.
go,
That right
that
leg cut
cut.
is working for George.
Just got to keep sticking that.
Yeah. Good
Little
back
old
leg.
school.
Yeah. Ah.
That will work.
That's a good first round. I think George is saying welcome to the division again.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
This is going to be a close one. We'll see if the elevation plays a role in the last round. That's when
we
it
always
usually
hope
creeps
not,
in.
but it generally does come.
Yeah, I think if George plays the outside game and
Right.
uses that right cut,
Right.
because every time he's thrown it with some conviction, it
Snuck
scored.
in twice.
Yeah.
Right.
But then Albert's coming with that right crescent on the inside. This is going to be a battle of distance.
True. Yes, if he can keep it away and score while he's at it,
Yep.
he'll be fine. I agree. That'll work.
There it is.
Got to keep those arms in the way.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, wow.
Oh, you got it.
A lot happened in that 3 seconds.
Yes. That's how this game is nowadays.
That's right.
And with that being said, he's got a 4-point lead or 3-point lead, and he can't hang on
Right.
because that can change at any point in time.
Absolutely. Especially with these two athletes.
Yes.
Look at the double
A
action.
little old school.
Yeah.
Just got to get that hip turned.
Nice
Good.
cut. That right cut
Yes.
is his bread and butter right now. That
Keep
one
those
didn't
legs
score,
in
but he got a
front.
point out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oy, oy, oy.
Ah.
You know, he's followed through on the second attempt on the crescent kick. he misses his first wave and then
Yep.
follows it.
Yep.
So
That's
he's
veteran
precise
stuff.
on it. And
Yeah.
it's really good.
Yep. I think those are the kind of qualities a world champion cadet team member
He
brings
got
to the
2 head
table.
kicks off of that.
Yes.
If you're Blues coach, do you try to protest that
I would have.
and say 2 came out?
Yeah.
2 again.
Yep. I would have.
So in the matter of about 30 seconds,
Yeah.
have
A lot has
4 or
changed.
5 head kicks.
Yes. And it seems to me George would be much better off right now really counting on that right leg cut
Right.
because he was really commanding the
Right.
match with it. But he's gone to the left side forward now.
Right. And then he lands inside
Yeah.
where he's susceptible to getting hit.
Yep. Especially that backside crescent.
Yes.
So the tide has shifted.
Completely.
Yes.
6 head kicks in 1 round for Shipman.
Wow.
And a punch.
It's clutch.
No big deal in the punch.
Yeah. Did you happen to see Albert fight at the World Championships in Uzbekistan?
I did not.
Okay.
I did not. I think I was
Nor
in the
did
holding
I.
area warming somebody
Yeah.
up.
I was with another athlete. That's why I asked.
Okay, right. I think I saw like a brief moment of it, but
Okay.
it wasn't nothing to be able to tell you anything about it
Sure.
in any way.
All right. Final round.
Here we go.
And George goes back to that right leg cut.
As he should. And
Yeah.
he's registering already.
He is.
2 registrations
Ah.
and the head kick. Gap.
Point gap. Albert
Expert with head kicks.
shows his veteran abilities.
Exactly.
Yeah, very good. Congratulations.
That was awesome. So big tide change in the second round and then wins it easy in the beginning of the third round.
And you said it
For
in
our
the
team
beginning.
member.
You said it. You said, hey, just because it's close now.
Right. It doesn't mean anything. Well, champions are made usually in the last round. So
Absolutely.
in this case, it happened to be the second round. All right. We'll be back in a little bit for the next semifinal, or for the first semifinal.
All right, and now for our first semifinal in men's minus 45 kilograms. In blue, from New York, Isaiah Young. And in red, from California, Diego Romero.
All right, we're back at the 2019 Cadet Grand Slam with our first semifinal in the men's minus 45 division. We have Isaiah Young in blue and
Diego Romero.
There we go, in red.
That's
so
right.
I'm joined with Chris Hirschberger. This is Chase Graham. We'll see how this fight kicks off. So
This
I have a
is the
question
semi.
for you, Chris. So
Yes, sir.
Isaiah Young's coming in on bye. So do you think that's a benefit or a disadvantage in any way in this case, just in regards to this competition?
I think here in Colorado Springs, Colorado, it is an advantage.
Yes.
I would take it. If I had to choose,
Yes.
I would take it.
Right. Especially with him being the #1 seed.
Absolutely.
Can you imagine he's seasoned,
Yep.
probably somewhat consistent, and
Yep.
knows how to handle the situations.
Yeah.
So I agree with that. I like his pace.
I'm telling you.
Isaiah's got a good pace.
Tried to
Punches are
sneak a punch in
flying.
there. Ah, man, that right cut. Strong.
Yeah. And he's got those hips fully extended forward,
Mm-hmm.
so he's relatively safe as he's going in.
Yep. Tried to sneak that punch in. Watch his cover when he throws his cut. It is tight.
Right. Goes for the spin and saves the gum jump from going out
Yeah.
of bounds or falling. So that's good. Good athleticism.
That's where as a coach you're like, hey, let's do these squats,
Right.
these lunges, right?
Let's do this thing where I push you and you don't fall. That's another thing though that's instinctual as well. You get those kids that let it go and take
Yeah.
the fall, and other
Yep.
ones that try as best as they can to save
Absolutely. I call that bipedal survival.
it. That will work. That's a twist in there.
That's right. Stay on your 2 feet.
The first punch gets scored with this fight.
They got tangled up a little bit
They're
there.
trying.
Yeah, Diego is throwing that first kick to kind of just change the distance, get in
Right.
there, and then he pops that back
Right.
leg off.
That's the right idea. I mean,
Yeah.
they're both registering. Just no points coming up yet. So once they make a couple tweaks, hopefully they'll find their range,
Absolutely.
their distance,
Yep.
some tweaks, and get some more points on the board. It's a good fight so far.
I feel like they're holding back a little bit right now.
It could be.
It's still like the feel them out first round type
Right.
thing.
That's how it goes sometimes. As long as you're doing that with a high pace,
Right.
you know, staying active,
Right.
not waiting. What's he gonna
Bursts.
do?
Absolutely.
What's he gonna do? Those don't play out too well all the time.
Right.
So at least they're active and looking for opportunities and gathering information for the coaches.
Yep.
Right,
Old
the
school
more
back
they-
leg there.
That was perfect timing. Oh, and scores the cut.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, he goes up 6-1.
Wow.
So now finding his range.
Yeah, here says Diego is in the Bakersfield Naval Sea Cadets.
Ooh,
That's pretty cool.
that's different.
Yeah.
It's not too
yeah.
common.
Ah,
Oh, good old school. Old school racing.
that, yeah.
Racing.
Yeah, that's right. That was a nice old school exchange.
Yes. Almost.
You're being very skilled. In and out of range. In and out and push. In and out push. In and out push.
Ah, nice. He tried
Almost,
to use the
almost,
punch to get the crescent. Good defense. What are your thoughts on turning sideways in a clinch?
Turning sideways in a clinch.
Yeah, like just driving
like
the body.
shoulder in.
Yeah, yeah,
I think it depends on the athlete you're fighting. If they really don't throw head kicks, I think it's okay.
yeah, yeah.
But as soon as you know somebody likes to do that crescent kick, you
Yeah.
give that, and it's really difficult to cover
Sure.
from there. Your arm is trapped. That's the only deal. If you got somebody who doesn't throw head kicks, drive them back.
Gold.
Play football.
Yeah.
This is a good match. Diego started off strong in this round, but Isaiah's catching up.
Absolutely.
Good try on the punch.
Just under 8 seconds left of the round. It's a 1-point game.
Right. I feel like some altitude is getting to
Yeah, it's creeping.
Isaiah.
That's right.
Those cut kicks are not nearly as sharp
Right.
as they were in the first
Absolutely.
round.
They look strong and extended.
Technique was great,
Yeah.
clean, getting set after, and then it hasn't happened the same this time.
No. We'll
But
see
I
if he
think
can get
that's part of the-
oxygenated.
Right. I think that's part of the reason Diego's caught his early lead
Yeah.
a little bit.
And that's a hard thing to coach out here because do you tell your athlete, hey, listen, you're losing your juice, focus on your cover, because then they become more susceptible to get scored on.
Right.
It's a thin line.
It depends on the attributes. Some people
Yeah.
can adjust really well.
Right.
You know, and if you have that adjustment ability, then it's no big deal. Almost with the spin hook kick.
Yeah, we're watching infrared
Well, that's
version.
awesome. They're just fighting with red lights out there.
There we go.
It's like we're in a first-person video game.
That's right. Speaking of video games, it says here that Diego enjoys playing.
Oh, yeah?
Imagine
Say
that.
what?
Kids, video games.
All day. I'm guilty. I used to be one of those kids.
Okay. I'm going to age myself here, but I used to be too when I played Tecmo Bowl
Oh,
on the
see,
Nintendo.
I don't even know what that is. So. No offense.
Yeah, no offense taken.
My generation was Nintendo 64.
Okay.
I remember playing Super Smash Bros. When
Got
it
it.
first came out. I don't know how long ago that was, but it is what it is. Sneaking in a lot of front leg kicks for Diego in
Yes.
this round. Oh, there we go.
Locking up.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
wow.
finds the back of the head.
Fortunate slight turn for Diego.
Just turned it into a 2-point game with about 35 seconds left.
So when you take a deep breath and reel it back in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good cover. Right idea from Isaiah.
This is just personal because I used to love throwing axe kicks and crescent kicks, but if that back leg would have went to the head, he would have ate it.
Oh, yeah.
Right
oh,
there.
Yeah. That would have been roundhouse sandwich.
Yes.
That's right.
What is happening?
This is a mystery to us right now.
Well, we'll check out the bio of Isaiah. His favorite athlete is Tom Brady.
Okay.
That's different.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah.
I'm a little
He's
bit
kind of popular.
not happy that it's not a Taekwondo athlete, but whatever.
Yeah. We should be
That's all
offended by
good.
that, right?
A lot of people like Tom Brady, and a lot of people hate Tom Brady.
He is a dichotomy.
He's part of the game.
Yeah.
You have to have him. He's an outlier for sure.
Little controversial.
Definitely. His favorite food is chicken wings, so I think he's invited to the Cadet cookout.
Yes, he is. That's right.
Bring the wings.
Don't hide the sauce either.
Excellent. 30 seconds left. Isaiah's down by 2 points. What do you think? What do you think we give him for game plan?
Isaiah?
Yes.
Right now, I would focus on that cut and flip.
Yes.
If
I
were
like
him.
it.
Yeah. Yep.
Shake his legs out.
Yeah.
Get the blood flowing.
That's right. Deep
And
breaths.
then be able to stick that cut.
And this kind of, 30 seconds left of the third round. This takes a special level of confidence
Right.
from an athlete.
Right. On
You
either
know,
side.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're holding your lead or trying to get
Right.
it.
So if you're Romero, what do you think for him?
With 30 seconds left, I'm thinking first and foremost cover.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because you got to protect at this
Right.
moment. But, really cancel strong.
Right.
Because you got to know that he's coming with the cut.
Right.
So I'd cancel strong, maybe flip off the cancel.
Yes.
Or maybe just cancel and jam. Try to
Right.
lock it up and burn seconds off
Burn
in the
some
clinch.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to be able to burn 5 or 6 seconds.
Yeah,
and now
that's
you're
turned to
gonna
1
burn
and 2.
about 1 and
Right.
a half, and that's about it.
Which I like the rule change.
Yes. I understand it. I think if he has a strong cancel, and if Isaiah comes in big,
Yeah.
capitalize on stealing points.
Yep.
'Cause if he extends that lead, Isaiah has to rush in bigger,
Yep.
and then you start creating a little bit of a gap. And you see that happen with ends of the rounds. 3 points different with 30 seconds left.
Oh, yeah.
2 points, and all of a sudden it's a 15-point difference.
Absolutely.
Somebody had to rush, so.
Yep.
that's
And what's
definitely
left in their
possible.
tank right now plays a big role in this.
Right. And this break helps a lot.
Big time. This could have been strategic.
Right.
You know, good call, because I'm still under the mystery of knowing what
Right.
this call is right now.
I have no idea. Well, I didn't see a coach stand there.
I didn't either.
So-
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, they're looking confident. Look at them.
Both of them.
They're like, I'm antsy. I want to kick this guy.
He's like, look at me. Look at me sucking.
Look over here. I dare you.
He's not looking. He's scared.
Game face all day
He's
long.
going to have the Mike Tyson approach.
Yeah,
Stare
that's
at
right.
him until
That's
they
right.
break.
Until they break. Oh, yeah. I won that staring contest. Did you have any type of mental game tactic?
No, not necessarily. I think the one thing, and honestly don't know if it helped or not, but one of my coaches in the past, he would just tell me to scream before the match.
Okay.
So the first time I did it, it was just like,
So a weak
'cause I
battle
was not
cry?
confident at all with it. But once I kind of I accepted it, so to speak, I would do it when I was with my coach.
Yeah.
And then I would just yell as loud as I could, do that Super Saiyan yell.
Sure.
And then, but then it would just pump me up and get me mentally ready, and
Right.
then go. And then I would have my moments where I'd be feeling it and just stare, and other times I'd kind of be in the whatever phase. But yeah, it was. I didn't have anything strictly. This is my game plan.
Got it.
To psych somebody out
Gotcha.
in any sense. But that worked for me to just help me get in the zone, and I feel like it played a part. But it wasn't for that reason. I
Right.
didn't do it for that reason.
Right.
So yeah, you got to create your own personality.
Absolutely.
Figure out
That's what
works
this.
for you.
You know, this is one of the sports, the individual sports, where a personality really can shine.
Right. And this is interesting in Taekwondo. We don't have too many that are like showmans,
Right.
you know, and which is, I think it's great. I mean, you have some people that are showmans and they do it the wrong way.
Yeah,
And then
absolutely. It comes
becomes
off negative.
cocky and negative.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
it's not.
That's a
good,
fine
but-
line.
Right.
And I think it takes a special personality to be able to convey positivity
Exactly.
while doing so.
Right. So it's interesting. I like watching these kids grow and figuring out
Yeah.
their personalities.
Yeah.
And helping them do it. Okay. We should be back.
Retesting.
Check the data equipment.
Got to make sure it still works.
And get this fight on.
– 30 seconds. 2 points.
Here we go. I like that Diego sticks with the cut.
Yeah.
Just maybe don't fall in. That flip, like you said,
Oh,
almost there.
Yep. Getting it.
Isaiah, 17 seconds. Here we go. Switch. Right there.
Lots of confidence here.
I like the back leg.
Oh,
I probably wouldn't have chose the spin.
right. Exactly. But,
If he would have scored it,
yeah, then we'd be
what are
like,
we
great
gonna say?
spin.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
The right idea for the punch to tie
Yes.
it overtime.
Get it in there. Get it in there.
Oh.
Oh.
Is he going to? Oh, the ref lets it go. Here we go. Oh, much wow.
Great poise
Interesting.
by Isaiah.
Yes.
You know, 2
definitely.
points down, 30 seconds.
Definitely.
Great match. Congratulations to both athletes.
Right.
Great match. Way to start off our semifinal, right?
That's awesome. That's great. Isaiah goes to the next one.
Congratulations, both athletes. We will be back for the next match.
See you in a bit.
final of the men's under 45 kilogram division. In blue, from Washington, Donovan Eugenio. And in red, from Florida, Albert Shipman.
All right, we are back for the last semifinal.
Yes.
That's right. Who do we have?
We have, let's see, who do we got? We have Albert Shipman and
Donovan, you take the last name.
Donovan Eugenio.
There you go.
I believe that's right. So we'll see. This will be a good one. Eugenio.
The G is silent.
Sorry, I'm working on
That's okay.
my words, my wording. This should be a good matchup. So we watched both of these athletes fight a moment ago. I think it's going to be a good semifinal to lead us into our finals. So we'll see what happens here.
I think we're going to see a lot of head kicks. Hey.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see who's a little bit more dominant with that front leg and managing that space.
That's
it seems
right.
Like.
Oh, he's really struggling to get around that front leg of Shipman's.
Nice punch.
Very
He
nice.
gets it.
Yep.
Almost with the
I'll
head
tell you,
kick.
Shipman's got that tentacle crescent kick.
Yes.
The one that just comes around and stays
It
there.
just stays
Lives
around
on the shoulder.
backside and
That's right.
coasts. It's the world we live in today's Taekwondo.
A lot of respect going on right now. Trying to figure out. Oh,
that was a pretty
good
stiff
try.
cut. I think if it would have been a little bit lower through the heel, he would have hit that and scored that. Nice punch.
Nice punch.
Man.
I don't know if
He
I take
got-
that risk so much with the falling. But it scored. Oh, but wait.
Did he fall on the foot?
He may have, yes.
He said hung. Hung didn't score 3 points.
That would put him at a deficit. He'd be at -1.
Negative. You remember those days?
That's right.
You get two kyungos.
You had to climb out
He'd
of a
be
hole.
-1.
That's right. Can I just get back to 0,
Yeah.
please?
That's right. That's different.
Imagine what that did for the psyche.
Right.
Imagine
It's
ending a
just-
match at -1.
I've seen matches end -1
Yeah,
to
yeah.
0 or -1 to 1.
That's an ego smasher.
You don't feel quite well after that.
Nah. We're going to get a referee's decision here.
Let's see what happened. Punch comes.
Here comes
That
the
did
wrap.
not hit.
I
don't see where the
That
points
may
would've
have
came
been a
from.
phantom
It's probably a phantom point.
headshot.
But blue is challenging. What would he be challenging?
I just see a referee going back and forth between two coaches. I don't
Right.
see that very often.
No. But they both have to challenge now if they are challenging. If both have something to say, because once the 5 seconds has passed,
That's right.
you don't
Can't
get
do
to
anything.
do
Yeah.
anything. So
You got to get in line.
you got to get
Right?
in line exactly. Interesting. The one thing maybe because Albert fell, he might be asking for the gum jump for falling.
Yes.
But I don't know if that was after or before Kaliel.
Right.
Not sure about that one. And then red should be protesting the phantom points for blue.
Right.
So
And I'm also seeing a lot of when an athlete's falling, they pull the other person down with them because
Right.
then it's nullified.
and that makes sense.
Yeah.
That is a smart way to play.
Right. Right. Then you just take the gamble. Do I get
Right.
called on the hold
Right.
or not? Because you're going to get a
fall
gum jump
anyways,
anyway.
Yes,
right?
correct.
Yeah.
So kick goes up. Yes, because blue stays up. So
Yep.
yeah, but no 3 points.
Huh.
Interesting.
That's a hard call.
We'll get it. All right, well, while we have a minute, we're going to go through Albert Shipman's bio.
Tell me about
Albert. His favorite athlete is Stephen Curry. I don't think I'm mad at that.
No, you can't be.
I'm mad at that.
I mean,
and it's not because I'm from California, because I'm a Lakers fan. So
okay,
here's what it is on that one.
What do you like? You like the LeBron move then?
Honestly, I don't like him
Cleveland.
personally. I haven't liked him as much because of his whole shifts in teams.
Okay.
But I've always been a Kobe fan. So,
Gotcha.
But I think LeBron is good for the Lakers.
Okay.
Because I think he's going to be just a good leader to build up the young ones and stuff. So I can't be too mad at it.
Right.
When it was first coming out, I was not thrilled. Neither was my mom. She was like, "What? No,
this isn't happening."
Doesn't think about the other side. I'm like, you know what? If it betters the future, hey, we'll go with it.
Let me tell you something about Donovan real quick.
Let's do it.
Because we talked about this earlier. As one of his favorite hobbies, he put drumline.
Yes.
So this is where we can meet generationally. Because I love the movie Drumline.
Yes, I
you
liked
love
it
the movie.
as well.
It's high
Nick
energy.
Cannon.
But this guy he's pounding some drums.
That's how it needs to be.
It's awesome.
I like it. I want to hear it. If he comes out winning today, we're gonna get him a drum.
Yes.
See what he's got.
Right.
This will be interesting. And then Albert is into robotics.
That's very cool.
Which is interesting because that tells me he's intelligent.
Yes.
And we know this game, you need to be intelligent in
Absolutely.
this game. You need to know the ins and outs and what to play with, all these details, and be able to critically think.
Yeah, whenever you look at our elite level athletes, whether they be cadets, juniors, or seniors, they typically are high achievers academically.
Yes. And that's super important. So, it speaks volumes. He's been a national team member, so
right.
We know it's working for him.
Yeah, I always tell people with Taekwondo, it's chess with your feet.
Yes, of course.
Right?
You are
it's
critical
thinking
with maximum impact, so to speak.
Or thinking woman's sport. I have to be careful with that.
Right.
Right?
Valid. In today's right. All right, we'll see what they decide.
Yeah.
It's quite a long video challenge. I imagine the phantom head kick is probably what's doing it.
I'm sure. So what are you doing if you're Albert Shipman? What's the strategy?
If he's down?
Yeah.
If it stays the way it is?
Yes.
Realistically, I think he keeps the pace the way he's going.
Okay.
That was kind of an accident, so to speak.
Sure.
I mean, he didn't get caught in any way. We see that he didn't get kicked in the head. So he keeps his game. That punch was perfect. He's kind of working that crescent kick.
Yeah.
Realistically, I might try to create a little bit of space and go to the body.
Yeah.
And then go back to the head kick in the second or third round and try to get that away from him a little bit.
This might have been the second time that he's fallen off of the crescent.
Yes.
So do you tell him, hey, let's pull back on that crescent?
It's potential. I mean, I know he throws it and catches it, but this guy is ducking away from it because he knows about
He's
it.
pressing his chest forward.
I would hide it. I would put it in my pocket and pull it out later.
Got it.
Because you get those kids that are just people in general, not even kids. Just you take it away for a while and they forget.
Right.
And strategy-wise, I've done that in the past of people that have seen me throw head kicks, and then it's like, okay, well, we'll just take this whole second round and not throw any head kicks, and then open up third round, boom, and it's right there.
Surprise, surprise.
Yes. Either that or change sides. Go to that left leg if he has that weapon.
Right.
And
he's pretty dynamic.
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised if he could.
Right.
So clearly it was something with the headgear.
Right. It seems like it.
I mean, when somebody comes out and opens that thing up.
Opens your head.
I'd imagine if you're a first-time viewer and you see somebody come by and peel the headgear open.
That'd be a sight to see.
A little disturbing.
It is. The other thing about going back to Albert's crescent kick, you see a lot of these kids, especially with that flexibility inside, they throw it when they're in tight.
Yes.
All the way in tight. And a lot of times you have the distance to throw it on entry and catch them right before you get to the clinch. So that's just a break of the timing. And that helps out a lot of people.
Right. Good observation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Wow.
Both got rejected. Interesting.
So we're trying to make our way through round one right now.
Right.
But it seems like round 5.
Yes. Round 5 of the MMA main event.
That's right.
Speaking of which, we were talking about being showmen yesterday. So I watched Israel Adesanya's match
Yes.
a couple weeks ago, and he came out with 3 of his homies dancing. Like, I mean, like you see in like the Creed movie. How
Really?
They come out dancing. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
hype.
first time I've seen that in MMA.
Yes.
You know, so
That's hype.
that's, you know, but I mean, for him, I'm borderline on if he's being cocky or confident
Sure,
and different
sure.
things. And I mean, I enjoy watching him play the game and things like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know that Taekwondo would ever really see that day, but like I said, he's a showman.
Yeah,
and it's
I think-
interesting to play that role
Yeah.
when you're hyping it up, and it's all your personality.
I agree with you. And
And
I
it's-
think that we could use some personality.
I would agree.
I think
with
we
that.
have it, but
Yes.
because the dynamic of our sport says you should almost be humble all the
Right.
time, it almost
Valid.
Yeah, you know.
So there's that fine line of
Yeah.
the traditional side and
Absolutely.
the sport side, and
Yeah.
right.
Now we don't need somebody coming out and doing 3 somersaults and a back handspring.
We don't
and
need
a
to do
tuck.
that.
Not ready for that one.
No. I remember, I think it was this U.S. Open. I went to go watch fights with my dad, and I don't remember which gentleman it was, but he wanted to do a salute and then like plank on the floor falling down,
Oh wow.
and he ended up messing up his shoulder. So it backfired
That's
on him.
always-
I think he's still hurt to this
Would it
day.
have?
So
It's such
so
a bad story to have to
that
tell.
backfired.
Yeah. You know, I was trying this thing.
That's not the way to be a showman.
Right, right. So the score went to 2-2. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know why.
So they took the head kick away, which
Right.
we agreed with.
Yeah.
So that would give 2, but did they? I didn't see them give a gum jump. They
Right.
gave a gum
That's why I'm confused. Yeah.
jump? So it should be 2-2. But I don't know where they're getting points from. But they're talking. The referees are talking it out. And we'll see.
Oh, they called the coaches
All the
up.
coaches. After watching this, just to give a little bit of exchange that happened right now. I'm going to repeat that. I don't think you guys could hear me. So the exchange that occurred a few moments ago, Blue received 3 points for the head kick, and they did get waved off. So if we replay the action, at no point, and this is it right here, does Blue touch Red's helmet at all. So he falls, there's no kick, foot's not even close to the head, and 3 points do come up. So we call those phantom points, and those are able to be protested to be removed. And then we're under the impression that Albert Shipman, who's red, gets the gum jump for falling down. And that came up right here, which did not come up earlier on the scoreboard.
That's what was confusing.
So that was
yeah.
the confusing part to
Yep.
this whole thing. So hopefully that clears some stuff up for you guys. Again, those are just little things that happen in our sport. And that's why we have video replay so we can correct some of those details
Absolutely,
once in a while when
'cause
they do happen.
The kids deserve fairness.
Right, exactly.
Yep.
So this is fair. Should be 2-2. 20 seconds. Here we go.
Oh, good
Almost.
idea.
Yes.
Just rolled the shoulder.
Oh,
shoulder
I think that
over
was a
bit.
face kick.
Yeah. Was that face?
I think Albert missed, but
Yeah.
Donovan threw a face kick in there. I think it looked like it caught the head. We'll see if the replay comes up in a little bit.
Yeah. So
that
we're
was a good
twos.
round one. That was a really good round
That was a
one.
good round, with the exception of the long
Right.
break.
But that's a solid match by both Donovan and Albert.
We are back to round 2. We're getting a test on the electronics. And also, we have quite a revelation here.
Yes.
A possibility.
Possibility.
What do you want to go ahead and explain? Or
So going back to the score, we had 4-1 on the scoreboard. If the 3 points were removed, it should have been 1 point for Donovan.
That's right.
And now he has 2 points and hadn't scored in any sense. So we're not sure where that mixed match came into play. But they did bring the judges in, so maybe they explained something that we didn't get to hear.
We got to trust it.
Right.
Yep, we got to trust it. And Albert just delivered on that crescent kick.
He finally got it.
And did it from the correct distance,
Yes.
just like you said.
Just little tweaks
Changed
sometimes.
his distance.
Yes.
So not only did he get the headshot, he got the gum junk point as well for
Right.
knocking Donovan down. So we're at 7-2.
It's a good opener for the second round.
Yeah,
Got
good
a
energy.
minute left.
I don't think we had an official challenge.
I don't think so either.
Okay.
But, again, part of the sport. We'll see what they determine here in a moment. And here we go. We're getting started again. I like the sharpness for Shipman's cut kicks.
Oh, yeah.
And I imagine he's going to break the pattern by going to the head at some point in time. That's a good back leg, good timing. Good covers by Donovan on it, though, to make sure that doesn't score.
Felt like Donovan's trying to focus on his counter game.
Right.
There's that crescent, I tell you.
Comes up again. He's
And he
getting
tried
tight.
beautiful.
You're going to wave off the points?
Yes. I'm not sure he was holding on the first one.
Right. I don't know about that.
So the second
I
one
understand what
hurt
you're
him.
saying. Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's a valid point. There's fine lines with all these things.
Yep. Closing out round 2 with 10 seconds. Shipman with a 4-point lead.
Oh, so close.
Narrowly misses. Good
Good try
back
on the
kick
back
attempt.
kick.
We had a register there, but just not enough.
Solid round.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Donovan's not out of this
No.
in any way. So what do you tell him going into this last and final round?
Well, get your left arm up in the clinch.
Yes. You can
know,
do the
'cause-
telephone thing. where you got
That's
the-
right. That's right.
The elbow out.
That's the first. Actually, I would tell him to disengage from the clinch altogether.
Right.
Play the outside game, and if he does clinch, push, punch, stay away.
Right.
Don't be stagnant
Rough him
in
up.
the clinch. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But he's definitely not out of this.
No.
I have a feeling, like you mentioned earlier, he's got something under his sleeves right now
Hopefully.
that he's going to throw out here in
Those are
round
exciting.
3.
Right.
Good,
That's a
nice
good
punch.
There we go.
Nice punch. It's 2 points from that exchange.
That works. Catching up.
Yep.
1 point at a time. So he's kind of doing what you were saying. I mean, he's engaging and then staying out, and
Yes.
circling away from the clinch,
Yeah.
making sure he doesn't get into that trap again.
Got to be worried about Shipman's front lip as
Right.
well, because he's narrowly missing that. Got 1 minute left of the third round. It's a 2-point game.
It's close. Ooh. Registration by Donovan.
Nice.
Interesting.
Nice.
Oh, and he
Almost
scores the
followed
body
with the
kick.
crescent.
There we go. 8-7.
Yep. .30 seconds left here. 1-point game. Love the control. with Albert's front leg.
I like that they're both staying composed
Yes.
and under control. Boom.
Oh, there it is.
Stays
There's that
long
cut kick.
Gets that point
Ah.
and catches him on entry. I love it.
It's a 3-point game.
So now we
Donovan
just don't want
shifts
to
it.
backtrack too much.
That's
Get
right.
himself in. Oh. Yeah. So now it's a 4-point game.
9 seconds.
So I say cut and back up.
That's right. Oh, no.
That works. Yep, take a cut. Yeah, hit it. Oh my gosh, that right leg crescent. Oh,
That was inhuman.
right.
What he did with his leg just now.
He broke it.
That's
and then
right.
He spun it around.
Right.
And put it back on.
Congratulations to Donovan.
That
Both
was a-
athletes delivered on a spectacular match.
That was a really good comeback. We'll see you guys in a little bit for the final.
See ya real soon.
Plus 65 kilograms. Now, we got female divisions too.
Sir, that is Saturday.
I'm reading the wrong one. I apologize, group.
Chopping it up. B, C, D,
I knew this one.
E. Then we have our seniors. So with our seniors, with our adults, okay, we're getting photobombed. All right. All right, what's brown and really, really sticky?
What?
A stick. Consider yourself officially chopped.
Who's ready to change the game?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Fear of retaliation. A culture of non-reporting. Who's ready to end abuse in sport?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Are you ready to change the game?
This is Taekwondo. I know they say that soccer is the beautiful game. But to us, this is the beautiful game. Moving together. Giving our all. Putting in the work. Measuring ourselves against ourselves. This is the beautiful game. Whether we win or lose, we risk it all. We take chances. We go for broke. Yeah. This is the beautiful game. So join us. Get on this train with us. We can't guarantee how it's going to turn out. Well, we promise you this. It will be quite the ride.
Anastasia Zolovic, 16 years old, Largo, Florida. I got involved in Taekwondo because my dad, who was really big in the sport, overcoming fear has been, I think, my #1 problem until now. It's like an adrenaline rush. So like going on a roller coaster, it's pretty much what it is. Because at such a young age, I think everybody expects so much from me. But I realize now if I put myself thinking like that, I'm not going to achieve anything. I've been through a lot of events against high-level athletes, and I think the fear is now gone because I've been through it and I know what to expect now. I just want to thank all the coaches that work with me and help me get to where I am, and my teammates who pushed me, and also USA Taekwondo for supporting me and helping me become who I am.
I'm CJ Nicholas. I'm from Brentwood, California, and I'm 17. I used to watch Ninja Turtles a lot. I wanted to get into like some karate, kung fu stuff, and my mom was smart enough to put me in a sport that I could have a future in. She put so much work behind the scenes that no one knows about, and whenever I felt tired, I always looked at her and knew that she was even more tired, and realized that I could give a lot more. I think sportsmanship is being there for your teammates and having their backs, along with being gracious in the ring. In the back of my head, since I was little, I've always said, yeah, I'm gonna make it to the Olympics, but I never really understood what it meant. And as I got closer to it year by year, it was, oh, this is real, oh, I have a chance, and now it's here. It's like,
My name is Madeline Gorman-Shore. I am 20 years old and I'm from Littleton, Colorado. I started Taekwondo when I was about 7 and I started competing when I was 12. My demo team that my club school used to have, they came to my elementary school and I just kind of was like, let's go do this. The speed and agility helped me with other sports. Definitely the balance too, because you're always on one foot, and the core and like the leg strength that you have to have for Taekwondo has helped me in other sports. What's most challenging is probably the mentality. My practice is 6 days a week for maybe 1 to 2 hours each day. My ultimate goal is to be an Olympian. It would mean the world to me to represent in Tokyo. I wanted to do it since I started competing, and it would be like a dream come true.
Tell me when. You ready?
Just smile.
It's your coach, man.
Height.
Bernice. This is Bush League.
Pan Am and for national. That's all.
I love that. I love that. 2 times coach. Talk about the
Whom say gold medalists and
It's different.
Imagine what that did for the psyche.
Right.
I was going to talk about her dad and his instabilities, but he just demonstrated them. I have some very exciting news for you. For the
movie
June
Drumline.
Yes, I
You
liked
love
it
the
as
movie.
well.
It's high
Nick
energy.
Cannon.
Olympic and
But this
Paralympic.
guy's, he's
On the
pounding
drum
some
line.
drums.
That's how it needs to be. I like it. I want to.
Hurry up before a bus comes or a dump truck or a bulldozer.
Finals. We'll see what happens here. Finals. So we'll see what.
Cadet World's coming, man, in Uzbekistan. Have you been there before?
Never.
None of us have. Yeah, no, we don't even know where it is.
I do.
It's over there somewhere.
Yeah.
What's it next to?
Okay, so it's right above. I forgot what the name of it. It's something stand. Something stand.
Something stand. But I get to give her something today.
Are you gonna sing for us?
If I fail, if I succeed, at least I will deserve.
That's the
hype.
first time I've seen that in MMA.
Yes.
You know, so
That's hype.
that's but I mean, for him, I'm borderline on if he's being cocky or
Sure,
confident, different
sure.
things. And I mean, I enjoy watching him play the game.
My name is Ralphie and I am a sponge. About to get it cause I gets it done. Ralphie.
See ya real soon.
plus 65 kilograms. Now, we got female divisions too.
Sir, that is Saturday.
I'm reading the wrong one. I apologize, group.
Chopping it up. B, C, D,
I knew this one.
E. Then we have our seniors. So with our seniors, with our adults, okay, we're getting photobombed. All right. All right, what's brown and really, really sticky?
What?
A stick. Consider yourself officially chopped.
Who's ready to change the game?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Fear of retaliation. A culture of non-reporting. Who's ready to end abuse in sport?
I am. I am.
I am.
Are you ready to change the game?
This is Taekwondo. I know they say that soccer is the beautiful game. But to us, this is the beautiful game. Moving together. Giving our all. Putting in the work. Measuring ourselves against ourselves. This is the beautiful game. Whether we win or lose, we risk it all. We take chances. We go for broke. Yeah. This is the beautiful game. So join us. Get on this train with us. We can't guarantee how it's going to turn out. Well, we promise you this. It will be quite the ride.
Anastasia Zolofich, 16 years old, Largo, Florida. I got involved in Taekwondo because my dad, who was really big in the sport, overcoming fear has been, I think, my #1 problem until now. It's like an adrenaline rush. So like going on a roller coaster, it's pretty much what it is. Because at such a young age, I think everybody expects so much from me. But I realize now if I put myself thinking like that, I'm not going to achieve anything. I've been through a lot of events against high-level athletes, and I think the fear is now gone because I've been through it and I know what to expect now. I just want to thank all the coaches that work with me and help me get to where I am, and my teammates who pushed me, and also USA Taekwondo for supporting me and helping me become who I am.
I'm CJ Nicholas. I'm from Brentwood, California, and I'm 17. I used to watch Ninja Turtles a lot. I wanted to get into like some karate, kung fu stuff, and my mom was smart enough to put me in a sport that I could have a future in. She put so much work behind the scenes that no one knows about, and whenever I felt tired, I always looked at her and knew that she was even more tired, and realized that I could give a lot more. I think sportsmanship is being there for your teammates and having their backs, along with being gracious in the ring. In the back of my head, since I was little, I've always said, yeah, I'm gonna make it to the Olympics, but I never really understood what it meant. And as I got closer to it year by year, it was, oh, this is real, oh, I have a chance, and now it's here. It's like,
My name is Madeline Gorman Shore. I am 20 years old and I'm from Littleton, Colorado. I started Taekwondo when I was about 7 and I started competing when I was 12. My demo team that my club school used to have, they came to my elementary school and I just kind of was like, let's go do this. The speed and agility helped me with other sports. Definitely the balance too, because you're always on one foot, and the core and like the leg strength that you have to have for Taekwondo has helped me in other sports. What's most challenging is probably the mentality. My practice is 6 days a week for maybe 1 to 2 hours each day. My ultimate goal is to be an Olympian. Oh, it would mean the world to me to represent in Tokyo. I wanted to do it since I started competing, and it would be like a dream come true.
Tell me when. You ready?
Just smile.
It's your coach, man.
Height.
Bernice. This is Bush League.
Pan Am and for National. That's
Oh,
all.
I love that. I love that. 2 times coach. Talk about the
Whom say gold medalists and young phenomenon. I was going to talk about her dad and his instabilities, but he just demonstrated them. I have some very exciting news for you. For the June Athlete of the Month Award, presented by the U.S. Olympic and Para hurry up before a bus comes or a dump truck or a bulldozer. Be-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Cadet World's coming, man, in Uzbekistan. Have you been there before?
Never.
None of us have. Yeah, no, we don't even know where it is.
I do.
It's over there somewhere.
Yeah.
What's it next to?
Okay, so it's right above, I forgot what the name of it. It's something stand. Something stand.
Something stand. But I get to give her something today.
Are you gonna sing for us?
If I fail, if I succeed, at least I believe as I believe.
You got expert.
This is Bush League.
Bush League
Bernice,
behind us.
This is Bush League.
This is Bush League.
My name is Ralphie and I am a sponge. About to get it 'cause I gets it done. Ralphie.
All right, and now for our final match of this session in the men's minus 45 kilogram division. In blue, from New York, Isaiah Young. And in red, from the great state of Washington, Donovan Eugenio. Good luck, gentlemen.
And we are back for the final here with Coach Chase Graham. This is Chris Hirschberger.
What's up?
So this is looking to be a very exciting final match.
Definitely, it should be. Both of them had some tough matches that they overcome.
Yes.
Both sides of the fence, so we'll see how that plays out in the final.
And we did have a bit of a delay. We do apologize. You want to explain why?
We just had a protest incurred during the last match, so it took some time for everything to get sorted out, and now we're back, and we got to get back on schedule now.
Awesome. So we had the very judicious process. It's been complete. We're now back, ready to figure out who our Cadet Grand Slam champion for the minus 45 division will be.
It's a good start. Drop the helmet.
Reflexes are sharp.
Everybody's on edge right now, so let's get this going. All right.
Watch your head, watch your double cut, right? Angle, double two, good boy. I like it.
Isaiah's got a nice bounce.
I like the good motions.
Yeah.
You gotta give him a different look. Give him a different look. Not the same thing every time. Good, good, good. Once a good cancel. Tight cover, tight cover. Do not do that.
Yeah, tight covers. Make sure none of those cut kicks slip in there.
That's too slow, dude. That's too slow. 1, 2. Reset. 1, 2, 1, 2. Isaiah higher. Follow, 1, 2.
Feel like there's some energy that's going to explode here very soon.
I hope so.
They're looking, yeah.
It's got a touch on the board for Donovan.
Good.
There. Tight cover. Keep working. Keep working. 1, 2. Watch it. 1, 2. Tight cover. Look at your reverse hand. There you go. In and out of range. Too still. 45 seconds. Too still. Good. Good. Fight. 1, 2. That's it. Now hit that. Good. Hit. Good. Watch it. Watch your head. That's it. That's it. Good ball. Good cover.
Oh, I got 3 points for Donovan in the first round. Getting on the board.
Donovan looks calm.
I like it.
Yes.
But I like the motions of Isaiah. He's just got to make sure that he's not giving up anything in between and figuring out how to manage that space and play that boundary line of Donovan's front leg to be able to take his shot. He's getting kicks in. They're just not getting to the Hogu specifically. So we'll see how that plays out in the next round.
I'm not seeing any convincing checking from him either.
Just little subtle bounces.
Yeah, the bounces.
Nobody's threatening.
Right.
We will get it going.
All right, round 2, 3-0. Donovan starts off with the lead. Nice punch.
Solid punch. Now the energy's starting to rise, the intensity's starting to rise. And that punch gives a lot of confidence to Isaiah, because he's on the board. He knows he can hit it now.
No question.
And then we'll see if the kicks start flying after.
And we'll probably see that punch again.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like Donovan's loading something. He's waiting, biding his time, and he's going to pop something tricky out.
Just like he did in the first round.
That's right.
Push, Isaiah. Push,
got to tell you, Donovan, his favorite food.
Hands up. Work in and out of range. Stay patient. Stay patient. Watch your cover. Stay patient. In and out of range. Side to side. That's it. Now push. When he changes, you push. Good. Check, check. In and out of range. Good.
2 punches on the board for Isaiah.
Yeah, let me finish that thought, Donovan. He likes sloppy joes. He's definitely invited to the cadet cookout.
Well, it's 3-2 right now. He might need to get a little bit sloppy to finish this fight out. So we'll see.
Nice transition.
Thank you. But I like the way Donovan's staying poised and then not going for anything big.
Yeah.
I mean, he's given up 2 punches, but he's also taking a head kick, so he's still in the lead and be able to manage that the entire time.
Yeah, there's, at this age, the kids can get desperate very quickly.
Yes.
And to keep that composure and that poise really shows maturity at this age.
Maturity is the perfect word for that.
I really think round 3 here is going to be explosive. We're going to see more risks, even though we just said, they're a little more mature. But I really believe they're kind of like those wind-up toys.
Right.
They've been wound. They're getting ready to go.
Right.
They're going to
It's all
fire.
about the 3rd round.
Yep.
Push forward. Push forward. Just too still. Push forward, please. Good.
And in our action in the center referee, we have Angela de Oliveira.
Watch your head. You're too still.
Final round for this division of -45 cadets.
You're too still. Good. You're too still. Please cover that cut. He's going to score it. Tight cover. Do what I said. Hit that. Oh, there it is. Hey. No. Get up. Get it. Puño por el pecho.
1 minute remaining in this 3rd round.
Get that puño. Check, check. In and out of range. Isaiah, 50 seconds. Good.
So this is a tight match, and we always, when it is a tight match, we kind of don't want to take those risks and
No, we
end
don't.
up biting
We don't.
it. But high risk, high reward. That cut kick goes
there it
in.
is.
Gum jump.
They'll take 2 points for one.
Cover the punch follow. Let's go. Watch this punch. Isaiah, 40 seconds. You got to work.
Nice
solid.
punch. I knew we would see that again.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. And that could be a game changer right now. With
It's
such
possible.
a tight match here.
If Donovan can set up and manage his space and try to get him to throw that punch and either steal to the backside or go up to the head, then I think that would put a stamp on this match, especially with only 20 seconds left. Right,
There it is.
That would have been the moment.
You absolutely called it.
It's a good idea.
Very
with
good
the back
back
leg. Good coverage, though.
Yeah. About 10
and
seconds
it slips
left.
in.
And,
Just chip away with the cut first.
That's
there
right.
you go.
6 seconds. 5-6. 1 point game.
Oh, snap. That changes things.
Change. Now we are tied.
Yep, get that cut in there.
So close.
Man.
That last
Overtime.
second could have decided the match.
Is this, I'm not sure this morning if we had any overtime matches, but this is the first one I've seen this tournament.
That's the same for me.
All right.
The very first overtime.
Interesting. And in the finals. So at least we know these two should have met in the finals.
Absolutely.
Both in overtime.
And we had, what, a number 1 rank?
We have a number 1 rank with Isaiah Young and a number 7 rank Donovan Eugenio.
Okay.
All right. I think if I'm Young, I'm going for my punch.
Yes.
If I'm Eugenio, I'm trying to stick that cut kick.
That's right, get those touches.
And flip over the shoulder.
Yeah.
And stab that heel in that hogu, just like he's doing. He's got one touch.
Got one.
There
2.
it is.
And the second one got it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect distance.
That left leg
Great
cut
timing.
really, really
Set the
won it for him
precedence.
today.
Yes, definitely.
It was solid.
That's
Straight.
true.
Congratulations.
Excellent. Awesome fight in our -45 kilogram division at the Grand Slam. So we'll take a short break and we'll be back for the next division. It was a pleasure talking with you, Chris.
And you as well.
All right.
All right, I am here with the men's under 45 kilogram champion, Donovan Eugenio. Can we give him another hand? This was one of those final matches where it's, as cliche as it sounds, there really isn't a loser. Somebody won and somebody didn't. But the United States is way stronger in male under 45 with these two guys. Give it up for Isaiah Young. Can we give Isaiah another hand? He represented very well. So, congratulations. I have watched you the last 2 or 3 years. We've had some peaks and valleys. What does it feel like to be in this moment and hear it announced that you are the Cadet Grand Slam champion?
You know, it feels great. You know, losing so many times really gets on you, and, you know, I didn't really want that. So I worked hard, and it paid off right here.
Congratulations. Talk about going into overtime without necessarily going into strategy. I know Dad has a strategy. Shout out to your father, super great coach. But what was going through your head going into that overtime round?
You know, my last tournament, I lost in the final, and for this final, I didn't really want to lose again. So I had the mentality to just push it and give it everything you got.
And it paid off. Congratulations. What was it like being in the National Center of Excellence? You're on the big mat with all the lights and all the pressure. It's been an interesting day. You guys went back and forth. What was it like?
Man, this is cool. I mean, I got all the lights are really cool, and, you know, it's just cool being on the stage.
So we need to make sure we send an after-action report to Steve and say, hey, it's just really cool. And it's good. It's good to hear you respond like that. So I'm going to give you a chance to do your shout-outs. I'm going to do your shout-outs first, and then we'll wrap up with some official stuff.
First, shout out to my dad. Thank you. He's my dad and my coach.
Both of them.
Thank you to my dad and my coach. He's been doing everything. He's been working me hard. Thank you to Master Sean. Thank you to my teammates. Thank you, Isaiah, for a great fight. Thank you, Mom, for believing in me day and night. Thank you. Oh, and thank you, Washington United, for all the hard-fought practices.
Dad's still coaching. Tournament over, Dad's still coaching. I love it. All right, so you get 160 ranking points. That's valuable. But I think one of the things that is underappreciated is to understand that you now are the winner of a major event. And in our pathway, winning 3 majors puts you in the prime position to be on our national team for 2020. All right, so you've checked off 1. You only got 2 more to go. You also will be invited to some invitation-only camps, training here with our national team staff because you are the Grand Slam champion. But wait. Ask me, what are we waiting for?
I don't know.
I said ask me, boy, don't answer.
What are we waiting for?
All right, follow instructions. Coach Nelson has a gift for you. I have so many now to choose from. And so, you get this teeny tiny, I didn't present it yet, sir. You get this teeny tiny trophy, and in it is a peppermint because I meant for you to have this. That's an under 45 kilogram size trophy. If he were plus 87, then I'd have a big giant trophy. Give it up one more time for Donovan Eugenio. All right, so the champ and I are gonna stay here. We're gonna take a couple pictures, and we need everybody else to clear out for the next session. What time does it start? In 10 minutes. You heard Coach Givens. You have 10 minutes, so we need you to clear out so we can let the next group in, and we can clean this area for those competitors. Thank y'all for coming out. Good afternoon, and God bless.